This program is intended for mature audiences and may contain some material that is not suitable for everyone, including violence, coarse language, and unfiltered opinions. We do not endorse the views of those we report on.
Part where we talk over the intro. We're talking.
Wait, we're supposed to talk now?
Yeah, we talk over the intro. That's that's an Underhaven classic. Yeah.
Oh.
Fuck yeah.
Okay, we'll be live in 10, 9, 8, 7.
Wait, we're muting.
6.
We're muting?
5,
We're muting.
Oh, I think we're
4,
muting.
3, 2,
Quattro.
and we're live.
And we're live. Eh? All right. What's up, everybody? We got Heon in the chat. We got Seth. What's up, Jay Nova? We got Bill Portley. Hope you guys are all doing well. Hope you guys are having a fan-fucking-tastic evening or morning or whatever the fuck it is where you're at. We have got some content because I have been going very hard on doing clips recently. I have developed like 5 different separate clips that haven't even been released yet. I'm going to be releasing them throughout this week and next week. But I feel like they should make their debut on here first so we can be the very first ones to give our reactions to them. And also, I've been doing some really tight editing as well. So I want to show you guys.
Ooh.
They're what?
They're what? Did I phrase something poorly again? Come on.
Debut?
Yeah, debut.
Debut?
Debut?
No. I say things my way, lizard.
It's because you got the D, but
yeah. So we're gonna debut some interesting stuff. Oh, man, debutted. That sounds like when you lose your anal virginity for the first time. Anyway, what's up, Tony?
It's even worse.
I also went to Catholic school.
Oh man. So
sorry, I didn't mean to talk over your mud.
No, it's all right.
I was
all
talking over you. We talk over each other all the time here.
Yeah, it's the talk over each other show.
There's no organization.
No, there is not. But yeah, we got some Vaughn shit to talk about at first. We're gonna be talking a bit about Dave too, and some other shit. There's some other shit, some surprises that might be ahead. But we're gonna start with this. This is the clip that'll be coming out probably next. It's the one I'm the most proud of. And I do think it's definitely worth our time. So let's give it a good look.
Counteroffensive.
I want to also say that.
Yeah, he says that he's starting his counteroffensive against the trolls, whatever that means.
He should take a shower to get rid of some of that eczema.
Well, I think that's the last thing he's thinking about is taking a shower. Let's be honest.
My counteroffensive. Speaking of war, this morning literally marked my counteroffensive. Where I go on the counterattack and try to right the wrongs that have been happening here recently.
That very vague language. Did you notice that? I hope you did because I zoomed in to put it on emphasis. But he does that a lot. These vague notions towards things without naming them.
For someone that got kicked out of the military after 6 months, he knows a lot about war somehow.
Oh, he talks about a theory he has about the Civil War coming up soon.
Well, he was a beta tester for Call of Duty.
Oh my god!
He came up with the name. Actually,
did he really think that?
Was that while he was still producing rap music, or after his DJ years?
I think this was after his DJ years. because Rap really did well, so he was hired to invent video games, beta test
Dude
them.
Brothers.
Hmm.
Yeah, unfortunately,
That-
this guy is still kicking. I wish he
checks
wasn't, but he still is. Also, throughout this entire broadcast, if anyone else can think to help out this very important fund here, we're help out Mango, help out Small Human. This money's going to a good place, literally to help fucking people survive. So,
And I will offer. I do have to work tomorrow, so I will offer one shot for somebody that does $10 or more.
all right, cool.
So
Yeah, $10 or more for a shot from Lizard.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Woo.
Dude, Fireball, for some reason, the last time I did it, it's really fucking spicy.
Yeah,
I eat
that's the
spicy
point.
food all the time.
It's because
That's
you're
the
getting
point,
old.
man.
Yeah, I think it's just, my old age is showing. I'm gonna have to
Jesus
grow a
Christ,
green-
Mango.
Is it the big bottles of Fireball, the actual quart
No,
bottles, or
it's
the little?
just those
the-
little.
They got sued over those little bottles that they sell in gas stations.
They did?
Yeah, I heard about
Yes,
that.
they did.
It's not actually liquor. It's a flavored malt beverage.
Yeah.
Basically, they add a little bit of alcohol to cheap beer and flavoring, because that way they can sell the little shots in gas stations, because most of them don't have a full liquor license to sell.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
To sell distilled liquor, but the shit they're selling in the quart bottles in the liquor store is an actual distilled liquor. And yeah, they got sued over it because it ain't whiskey. It's basically fortified beer.
Pretty much. And if you go into, I don't know how the laws are elsewhere, but like in Ohio, they have the state liquor agency. So like you have to actually go to like a liquor store, or it'll say state liquor agency outside of a grocery store, and anything sold outside of that little place or like in a gas station is 21% or lower. So you can't buy like 151. You have to actually go to the state liquor agency at least in Ohio.
Yeah,
But-
in South Carolina, they do the ABC stores, which are completely separate from any grocery store because the hours are very strict. You can only buy liquor between the hours of 9 a.m. and
Thank you,
7
Tommy.
p.m.,
Oh, fuck
Yeah.
that.
except for on Sunday, where you cannot buy liquor at all unless you go to a private bar that you are a member of.
It's
Yeah.
funny. Dave asked me to list a single example of how religion has impacted the laws in the United States, and I gave him two. He refused to accept them, but I wish I had thought of that one because I feel like that's the most blatant one. The fact that so many fucking places close early on fucking Sunday. How can you say
Yeah. In Ohio, if you go into like CVS is an example where they only sell 21%, and lower. They'll have signs that say no wine or liquor sold on Sundays, beer only, because beer has such a low alcohol content.
That's so weird.
Yeah, and it's just that makes kind of sense. The entire nation has a fucking alcohol problem, but
True.
So, if
Yeah.
talking about religion affecting laws and stuff, especially on Sundays, where my dad lived at was a very, very tiny, best described as village in Virginia, and the Walmart was not a super center. It wasn't a neighborhood market. It was just a plain Walmart. And on Sunday morning, they would put a yellow rope around everything that was not food or cleaning supplies. You could not buy clothing. You could not buy toys. You could not buy alcohol. You could not buy anything until noon on Sunday.
That is
Because
so
blue
fucking
laws
weird.
were still in effect to such a degree.
Yeah, Heon just mentioned that in the chat recently too. Also, what's up, Sydney? I think I already said hi to Dude Brothers, but what's up anyway?
In Wisconsin, Bloody Marys on Sunday morning is considered brunch.
It's a good
Yeah.
brunch.
Yeah, speaking of brunch, check me out. My thing got appealed.
Yay!
So, yay.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Awesome.
an actual human wedding was like, oh, he's actually debunking the, myths about certain diseases and vaccines, etc.
Yeah,
I want
that
to
shit's
mention
super
that
important.
here.
That shit is super important, but so many people
Yeah.
who talk about it just don't bother talking about it because they're afraid of
Yeah.
getting flagged down, which sucks.
Yeah.
But
And I mean, I stream like once a week anyway, so it was just like, oh, well, 7 days, I can fucking wait. I gotta be
Yeah.
at work anyway.
it got some people to subscribe to the backup anyway, so
Yeah,
there's always that.
which is great. Also, thank you, Mango, for sending people over there. Went
Hell
up
yeah.
10 subscribers.
Yeah, I didn't know it
Cool.
existed, so I subscribed at my account.
Yeah, I made it as like I was gonna go over Ukraine war, and then I just got burnt the fuck out with both YouTube and work and trying to cover a fucking war day by day.
No, I get you.
Which-
That's a lot, man.
Don't do that.
Yeah, no, I can only imagine. Anyway, let's get into
Sorry.
this. Let's get into this. No, it's fine. It's fine. But let's talk about this because this is a very, very good clip in my opinion.
Wish me luck, folks. I'm gonna need it. But yeah, I'm gonna be launching a major counteroffensive starting this morning, and we're gonna see if we can't right the wrongs and put everything back the way it was before all the bullshit happened. Right? Gonna try anyway. Now, obviously, I cannot bring back my mother. She's gone, sadly.
Who's to blame for that? Literally just you.
Yeah,
She was making a pallet.
Sure, okay, yeah.
the
Sorry.
idea that a 94-year-old woman would die. That's just unheard of.
I mean,
they've-
if
There must be foul play.
Yeah, it has to be. It's the frost.
Yeah, it's the
Yeah.
frost, clearly. God damn it, Larry.
the mind of my ex-wife, that's gone permanently.
Because of you.
Yeah, because of you.
Because of you.
yeah,
Okay, look here, listen. Andrea already had her own issues, okay, before she met Von Helton. However, comma space. All Von did was exacerbate those issues and make them fucking worse. So much worse that she needed like inpatient care after
And not only is he
leaving
trying to
Von
escape all
Helton.
his accountability, though, but at the same
Oh, yeah.
fucking time, he's also just trying to like put that responsibility onto the fucking people on the internet who quote unquote harass him. And I see very few people actually going to that extent. Sure, I've seen some people actually do it, but a lot of people are literally just criticizing his bullshit like we are.
Yeah. And when you start with someone who isn't exactly mentally sound to begin with, spend a couple years emotionally abusing her and take away her meds. You're not going to have a really good outcome.
Yeah, we've seen
Yeah,
how he
no.
manipulates people. He's
Okay.
done it to almost everybody that he just fucking listed here are people he's manipulated in one way or another.
and all of them are not really that mentally sound.
And they're no longer around in his life as well, which is for the best.
Yeah.
Ever maybe save my kids.
Nope.
We'll see.
You're not getting chance number 14.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Your
Yeah.
kids
They've
were
already been
saved.
adopted. They've been adopted. You cannot get them back from that point. Your parental rights were fully terminated.
As
It's
they
over.
should be. Yeah.
It's over.
That's part of why I'm comfortable talking about this motherfucker again, because I don't have to worry about that.
And
Yeah, see, if G-Man had just prayed for his kids to be taken away and adopted immediately, this never would have happened.
Oh, surely.
things go, but I can possibly get my kids back and save my children at least. But the wife and the mom are gone. There's no saving them. There's no bringing them back that I'm aware of. They're gone, and that's just it. So, and that's unfortunate. But I might be able to save the kids, get them back, and of course, recover what rightfully belongs to me. And
Treating them like fucking property, because that's all
Yeah.
he's ever seen his children like as like trophies.
Yeah, Jerry's money.
Hey, Todd.
Hey, what's up, Todd?
I'm getting there. Whenever I wake up from sleeping, it kind of feels like my head is in a wave. And that's not necessarily the best feeling in the world, but hopefully I'll be back to 100% soon.
Oh yeah, Todd, I'm glad you showed up. I don't know if you saw, but I did post another clip recently. I'm not sure if we'll take a look at that one tonight, but fucking I pretty recently fucking JDubs was going around asking for people to have you swatted.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what?
JDubs was going around recently asking to have Todd swatted. Let's see if I can find the exact moment in this clip.
What? Oh, Todd's just Todd. Todd just chills.
I know. Let's see. It should be right around here. We'll take a look at it. This clip's already out there. Some of you might have seen it, but there's a really crazy moment.
I'm gonna enjoy suing the shit out of CPS because the motherfuckers, you gotta clean that fucking trailer. Well, you know what? When you ain't got
and you went through all that trouble and they didn't fucking do anything.
And then I did clean the fucking $300 cleaning that goddamn trailer, and I get into court and the judge said, I'm not that interested in the trailer. I want to know how much rent you got, and I want to know why these people keep calling CPS out to your house. Well, I can't control what other people do. And that shouldn't have been levied against me, but it was. But in any event, it was not because the children were never, ever in any danger. I had never broken any laws. Nothing was wrong.
What's up?
I had to laugh a little bit. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Excuse me. You never broke any laws. The children were never in any danger. There were locks on the outside of the doors for the children's rooms.
There's a reason
We
they got
saw it
taken
in the
over a dozen
walkthrough.
times.
And
By Vaughn's definition, a child is in no danger unless they're less than a second away from death. You could throw his kids off a 40-story building, and they would be in no danger until they were a half inch off the ground.
It was the fact that everybody kept fucking calling goddamn motherfucking CPS out to my goddamn house. Meanwhile, little kids in Kentucky were dying because there was no CPS workers going out to those houses to save those children. And I think those deaths should be levied against the trolls personally. Because had they not called CPS out to my house, CPS would have actually went out and maybe saved those kids' lives.
They did save kids' lives by taking them away from you, you fucking idiot.
Exactly. Yeah. Like that case is a perfect example. Those kids needed to be brought the fuck out of there. So yeah, they did do their jobs. It sucks that it took 13 times for that to be accomplished, but that's up to the fucking courts. It's not the fault of fucking Kentucky CPS.
And see, that's
Or the trolls.
That's
True. Yeah. That's all up to him being a terrible parent. If he had just parented, he would have had his kids still. He had 13 fucking chances. Like
Floor melon. That's all I have to say.
melon.
not fucking.
Yeah, and since JDubs has taken the time and effort to Photoshop his face in with the Russian imperial family, we can only hope that he comes to the same end as Tsar Nicholas II.
Wouldn't that be amazing
Yeah.
and symbolic? What's up, Revolver?
Drugged down into a basement and machine gunned.
Wait, did you say poop of love?
I
yeah.
love Todd's last comment. He got a baker's
a
dozen.
baker's dozen. That wasn't even enough to stuff his gums. Jesus Christ, man.
Oh,
See, it just aggravates the shit out of me. 18. According to a Kentucky congresswoman, every time CPS come out to my house, 18 children died in the state of Kentucky. Why?
What? I don't believe
What
that.
congresswoman fucking said that?
A
Please show me.
congresswoman.
Please show me.
It's probably just some random person who called them up on Google Hangouts to like troll them or some shit.
it's probably like county congresswoman never been elected again,
Yeah, maybe.
saying some shit that dealt with CPS before, just like Von Helton.
Yeah, the same person who works at the UN and believes in fucking chemtrails.
Oh, Vaughn would tell me to Google that shit? Can do.
I believe that JDubs is about to say his really controversial thing here.
All right, I'll wait.
CPS resources in Kentucky are limited by their own admission. By their own admission, their resources are limited. And so when they're coming out to my house, fucking with my kids, real children right here in Kentucky are dying, literally dying. And I think those deaths should everyone be
Absolutely, I agree with that 100% on that one.
If their resources are so limited, that they come out to your house 13 fucking times. You ever think that maybe you're the fucking problem, man?
Yeah, that's quite a lot of times. It's not like one time incident. You know, I would maybe not judge someone if there was like some misunderstanding and this happened one time, but this is 13 times, bro. What's up, Studio Fee? I think that's how you pronounce that.
Yeah, they should. They should be levied. Those deaths should be levied against the trolls. They should be charged with it. Now, obviously, you can't charge them with murder one, but you can charge them as an accessory or something like that. Because or accessory after the fact or
Why
whatever.
don't people start calling the fucking CPS after these trolls?
You know, it's interesting. They don't do that.
Why don't someone SWAT Todd?
Why would someone SWAT Todd? Todd chills.
Yeah.
One of the most chill
Todd-
people I've
Todd-
seen in this sphere, like honestly.
Todd has a widely known and well-deserved reputation for being kind of a boring guy.
Yeah.
So,
Wow.
the cops wouldn't even bother him, and they figure, oh, fuck, man. Even if we swat him, it ain't gonna be no fun. They ain't gonna put up any kind of a fight. Not gonna get to shoot at him or use our tasers or all our cool cop equipment. He'll just meet us at the door and offer us coffee and something.
He did say here that he's not concerned because he's worked with the cops around there for years. So I'm glad you're not. Look, I don't think anyone should take JDubs' threat seriously, but the fact that even makes them to begin with or should obviously be fucking called out. Just because he's too much of a pussy to ever do anything that he claims, like, doesn't mean that we can't be like, wow, the fact that you went over the line and said that is absurd.
Just be glad they have no audience, because as someone who has been swatted, it's not fun to have a rifle pointed in your face when you're literally just trying to enjoy your Christmas Eve away from your family.
Did you notice that Vaughn was literally just having a rant about attempted murder before JDubs went and suggested this, by the way?
Yeah.
Like, it's clear what he wants to happen here. What's up, Spherical Man? But yeah, I want to show that off since Todd was here, and I don't know if Todd's ever seen that before. That was pretty recent, so.
Why? Like, what? One, why would you swat anybody?
I know,
Two,
right?
Todd, tuba Todd. What if he came outside with his tuba wrapped around him? what would happen? He'd run into a cop with a fucking shotgun and fucking go back in the house.
All right, no, I'm glad.
Tuba music does do a pretty good job of covering screams.
Oh yeah, no, definitely.
Yeah.
So
That's
there might be a bit more to it than we're actually seeing here.
Well, when
We covered the.
when the cops lead him out to go question him, he could just be like,
Yeah, just get Stewie Griffin to do it. Also, we have 17 beautiful people watching right now. You guys have been doing so good with helping out with dropping likes. So if you guys could drop a like, it means a whole lot. It's $0.00. So
I hit the like button. Have you?
hell yeah,
Have you hit your like button tonight?
Have you?
Actually, I have not. Let me do that.
Fuck yeah.
Wow.
Damn, one of our own panelists. You know what? I've been pronouncing things wrong tonight. I'm gonna say one of my own panelists.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Yeah.
It's because I have a butt plug in, isn't it?
Yes, you can. Oh man,
Okay.
you've got me pegged, brother. 100%.
Yeah. Well, hey, I pegged myself earlier. You know.
Oh my god. All right. Let's get back. Without further ado, let's get back into it.
People owing me money and nobody wants to pay me, so now I've got to go on the counteroffensive and demand the money in court and try to get it
You've
back.
been saying that you're gonna sue me for like 5 years, man. Like, come on. Put up or shut up.
Oh, get in line. There's people that have been waiting for 10 or 12 years.
Yeah. I know.
I have something for Vaughn. If you've served, you can actually go to like your local veteran services, right? And I've done this several times just for, when I was out of work and, I needed to like rent and stuff. I'm like, okay, well, I have to go to the veteran services and they help you out. They'll go through fucking everything, be like, hey, here's what we can give you. And for me, I think it's up to $7,500 is like the total. And that's like the total they're able to like give you. Not like per year, but they don't give you the money. They just cover, necessities. And they'll give you a shitload of resources. One of those resources is Veterans Legal Services. And these people will work with you. It's basically like public defenders that work specifically for veterans. If Vaughn really wanted to do anything, he could actually go there and get laughed out of their office rather than spending, $500 an hour at an actual lawyer that's going, like a private lawyer that's going to laugh him out of their office. So Vaughn, you're dumb.
Yeah, there's no way in which he gets out of this without losing even more money and getting in the hole even more than he's been before.
Yeah, but it's more fun to watch Vaughn spend money to get laughed out of somebody's office.
It sure is.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. What's gonna happen when he's gonna meet like a judge who doesn't have a bias towards his fucking family? What's gonna happen then?
It's ridiculous. I shouldn't have to do that shit, but unfortunately I do.
24 consecutive months.
Friends or the gods, or even if the
24 consecutive months. I know.
I'll take your word for it because I served 10 years, so I was just like, I'll apply for the VA.
That's a long ass time.
Yeah, I've heard quite a few different, 12 months, 24, 16, 18, So it's hard to.
Yeah. And it kind of depends. If you get medically discharged, then it's totally different. But Vaughn was just kicked out because he sucks.
Yeah, because he sucks. Yeah.
There's a storm coming.
It was a medical discharge. I was born to fuck up.
One ship went sailing right over my head, completely silent, no noise of any kind.
Oh yeah, an alien visited him.
Yeah,
that's amazing.
You have a race of aliens who possess the technology to cross the vastness of the galaxy, and yet they choose to communicate with Vaughn by flashing colored lights at him and letting him figure out what they mean.
Yeah, they just use a disco rave to communicate with the one stupidest person on Earth, perhaps. What's up, Bit?
I think he just like walked outside and his neighbor had one of those those like little cheap plasma balls that just shoot the disco ball. It shoots the lights out.
They were just fucking with him. They knew it would end up as a fucking bit shoot video or whatever. Like,
the fun you could have with a drone.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
They were probably like, oh, that weird dude's outside. Put the disco ball on the roof. See what he does.
Yeah, I want to hear what he has to say about it. Come on, Clement.
They turn on their dial up and they're like, he's still talking about it. Oh my God. You ever get that disco ball off the roof? Hell no.
Oh man.
It's cold outside.
And a deep, dark red.
See how it is.
Almost to the color of blood.
Oh, how
there
edgy.
There was a little bit of white in there, but I think that was just the changing of the lights or something.
That was the white blood cells.
But that was my take.
It literally sounds like he just saw a drone fly over him. Like, really. That's what it sounds like he's describing.
You're free to interpret it how you will, but I mean...
As bullshit, yeah.
He might have just seen the stars and been confused on what these lights were in the sky.
Yeah, he's just never been outside before, so he didn't know what to expect,
That deep, dark red was not a good sign, in my opinion. I cannot believe...
Wait, was it a sunset? Did you see a sunset?
Yeah, for the first time. Yeah. I guess the army frowns on horse people. I would hope so, yeah.
Well, hey, there's a waiver for everything.
Yeah, wow. All hail Underhaven? Jesus Christ. Thank you.
Just allowed Bill Gates to release them goddamn mosquitoes. Ron DeSantis, I'm telling you, Ron DeSantis needs to be held for charges of murder.
Oh my
every
God!
Person that dies from them damn.
Vaughn just doesn't like anyone, does he?
I know what he's talking about, because Bill Gates did this like conference allegedly, and he was talking about all kinds of diseases and everything, and he had one mosquito in a jar, and he released the mosquito, and he was like, "Who's afraid of it?" And most everybody was afraid of the mosquito because they're like, "We don't know what diseases it has." He's like, this is the thing that kills more people in impoverished countries than anything else, and that's what's so important to getting vaccines out to impoverished countries. And he's like, he took that to just say that Bill Gates released a shitload of mosquitoes in Florida, where I don't know if y'all have been to the South, sans Mango, but there seems to be a lot of mosquitoes there.
There's mosquitoes everywhere.
And
Like,
besides, if you wouldn't have gotten the
Okay.
specially bred Florida mosquitoes that have a high tolerance for meth, I mean, the first time they get a good shot of Florida man blood, they're fucked.
Thank you for correcting me, Todd.
Oh boy.
Mosquitoes. Now, will he? Oh, of course not. Fuck no. But should he? Yes. Just like Governor Cuomo should have went to jail. All them
So DeSantis should be charged for murder because of the mosquitoes.
Yeah, apparently.
That Bill Gates.
What's up, Honey Badger?
There's millions of goddamn mosquitoes. You can leave a can of water on your desk for too long in the South, and suddenly you have fucking mosquitoes. Like it's one of those things that just happens in the South. Mosquitoes are goddamn everywhere. Like, different areas actually pay the state and the city and everything to spray for mosquitoes because you're not going to escape them, because a lot of the land used to be swamp that they somehow managed to make into like housing developments, which is fucking terrifying because your house is always sinking. But I digress. Like, no one's going to get charged for that shit.
Nobody, yeah. Unfortunately not. What's up, Ashley, by the way? Sorry.
Mango brings up a good point. It's not just the South. It's everywhere. If you have standing water, like you have an old flower pot outside and there's water in it, just tip it over, pour the water out, mosquitoes will die because that's where they lay their eggs. Just pour it out.
In Wisconsin, the mosquitoes are much more motivated than they are in the South because they know they only got about 6 months to live. So they get shit done right away.
Oh God, that sounds terrifying when you put it like that.
It is terrifying. Jesus.
He died when he gave him all the jab in the nursing homes,
all the cheese,
and that sort of thing.
He was beating his meat.
Man, oh man, buddy, that's just horrible. So we are definitely in dark times. There's no question about it. I get bit by one of these mosquitoes, I'm a dead man. I'm gonna be.
Oh, what a tragedy that
Thank
would be.
God. What a loss.
Yeah, praise the gods. If only Von Helton was actually gone.
Years old here in just a few days. In fact,
wait, how old?
He's gonna clip that out and be like, "The trolls want to murder me. The trolls want me to be murdered by a mosquito." Oh man, yeah. You know what? I'm sending the mosquitoes after you, Vaughn. I cast a spell on you. I just cast a hex on you, Vaughn. Those skeeters are coming your way.
Did somebody hear that?
Hey, they're on their way, Vaughn. They're on their way. Oh boy.
Who said I've seen this before, and somebody said we got to try and get a virus on his computer that makes a mosquito noise.
Oh my God. Yeah. Oh,
I remember back in the day, oh my God, people kept talking about the ringtones that you can only hear if you're over a certain age or below a certain age. They were called the mosquito ringtones.
Yeah, under a certain age, because your hearing is fried by the time you're about 21.
Can you imagine if like someone trolled him with one of those sounds and we got to see him like attempt to hobble his way away in fear? That'd be fucking great. Oh man. All right.
I'm gonna be 60 tomorrow. Tomorrow's my birthday, folks. I'll be 60 years old.
The face of a 60-year-old man, yeah.
He looks like he's 80.
He does, yeah.
No shit.
Whenever I
Dude.
tell someone he's only in his 50s, now I gotta tell him that he's he's at least 60. But whenever I told people that, they're always fucking mind blown. They're like, "This guy looks like he's in his 80s." That's what happens when you treat yourself like shit.
My
Yeah.
mom is 75 years old, and she does not look this like fucking haggard. She had fucking cancer, and she's still like pretty spry.
Todd
Doesn't
says
look a day
he doesn't
under
look a day
85.
under 85.
Bond is 13 months older than Keanu Reeves.
Oh God. That's
I mean, granted,
man.
Keanu's probably had a little work done, but still.
shit. No shit, but like fuck. Also, there's a bunch of beautiful people right now. Number one, drop a like if you guys can, but also if you have a bit of money and you can spare some for one of my lovely co-host here and her child to not only be able to eat and shit, but also there's life-saving medication and shit that is needed on a frequent basis. So if you guys can help out, it would mean a whole lot to me. I think most of you know the idea by now, but yeah, help her out. She's a lovely person.
Do it now.
Yeah. Anyway, let's continue. Also, I do want to put this out there. Any donation of $10 above, Lizard's going to take one singular shot. This is a one-time offer, but he has one shot that he can take.
I gotta work tomorrow.
yeah, but no, one singular shot. We'll just get him a little bit tipsy. That'll still be entertaining. Yeah.
I apologize. I keep texting, but my old squad leader hit me up, and he was like, "Hey, what's up?" And I was like, "What up? Guess what I did?" So he asked me, he's like, "Got a sex change operation?" So what do you think my response was? No. No, I said, "Not yet. I'm still waiting on a donor penis."
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
What a plot twist. Damn.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey.
And if I get bit by one of these mosquitoes that have the mRNA technology in it, I'm a dead man. I'm just going to kill over dead. I don't get a chance to fight it. I'll be dead. Now, luckily for me, I've been taking my secret weapon all this time. So,
Fish tank hydroxychloroquine.
What's that secret weapon? I have seen some people speculating it's ivermectin, but
Could be. What the fuck did he call that? It was hydroxychloroquine. What the fuck did he call it? That was so stupid.
I don't remember.
Hydrococaine.
Hydrococaine.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
so maybe my secret weapon will protect me. But there's no guarantee of that now, is there? We can hope that it does, but there's no guarantee.
More than likely, it'll fucking be the contribution to killing you, if anything. Because I don't know what this secret weapon is. There's probably a reason he's not mentioning it by name, but
So I've got to hope that the gods are with me and that my encounter-suited friends are with me. And that I can use
that's
my
disgusting, Seth. Jesus Christ. His secret weapon is that? No, I don't believe that. I don't want to believe that.
magic to help protect me, which I'm going to be hitting the books, learning some more protection spells and shit.
You should
Magical protector from them skeeters, Vaughn.
Oh
you should
my
be
God.
hitting up some old sheds trying to find some DDT.
Listen to closely. This is like the exacerbated way he says this just really gets me.
Damn.
That is just fucking amazing.
Oh, damn. I'm screwed now.
I gotta learn some protection spells. Oh no. God damn it. All right. This is the best part of the clip right here. Let's just listen closely. It's pretty amazing.
Anyways, what I wanted to discuss this morning, because obviously I got a big honking picture of George Washington up there, is the fact that
George speaking in your ear, you gotta
there is some
clog him out.
See that one mo again, all right?
and shit. Damn. Anyways, what I wanted to discuss this morning, because obviously I got a big honking picture of George Washington up there,
Jesus Christ, he's digging for gold, man.
is the fact that
Why is his hand orange?
He's got. I normally you'd expect that to be Cheeto fingers, right? But I think he's been digging for gold too much.
Yeah. I bet he's got earwax behind his ears.
God damn.
Just,
Yeah, he never washes behind his ears, or in general, to be honest.
it
There
just
is-
drips down. Then when
Yeah.
he itches it, he's just like
Smears it
pressing it
around.
in.
Yeah, he's got that Von Helton drip.
Information going
Uh,
that needs to be addressed.
Why?
Obviously,
would you say
Bennett
that?
is the one that is putting out this disinformation. And so I'm going to tell you their version first. Then I'm going to tell you the real version. Okay? Because if I tell you their version last, in some people's minds, that will be the one that's true. And I don't want that to be. Fast forward to the Civil War. One of the wars that George Washington was shown in his vision from the angel. You have General McClellan. Says, you got General Washington sitting at his desk, writing paperwork. Then you got General McClellan sitting at his desk working on maps. Something similar happens to George McClellan. He's sitting there working on his maps, and he gets a visit from a being of light.
He's literally trying to say that an angel changed the course of the Civil War. Even for fucking Von Helton theories, this one's a bit out there, I'd say.
And this being of light is said, "Hey, you got a traitor in your midst." And then and I'm getting goosebumps now talking about it. He says
He's
"There's a
getting goosebumps. Oh my god.
traitor in your midst." And the general's like, "Oh wow, really?" And he's like, "Yeah." And it says the Confederacy is getting ready to do a counteroffensive on every position you've got, every single one, all of them. He's like, "Oh my gosh!" And so this being of light shows.
Yeah, I'm sure that's exactly what someone's reaction would be upon seeing a goddamn being of light.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Like, Jesus, man. You can't make this shit up, except you can, because Vaughn did.
Oh, geez, Rick, is that a being of light?
Oh, jeez, Rick. Is that an angel?
No, Maury. It's just Von Helton being an idiot.
These counteroffensives, because of the traitor that was in his midst, was telling him everything that they were doing. But then it gets interesting, because when the light dims and this being comes forward, he sees that it's none other than George Washington himself.
This is a literal deification of the founding fathers, and you think it's bad enough when people do it in a non-literal sense, but literally trying to make George Washington out to be an angel, it's just really fucking absurd. Like, some of the founding fathers were pretty fucking, smart for their time, but I don't like this idea of making them out like they're literal gods. It's just not true.
Oh man, I'm getting goosebumps. Anyway, so powerful shit. Okay, amazing, powerful shit that is. And I'm goosebumps on my goosebumps here talking about this.
That sounds disgusting.
And yet somehow or other, General George McClellan continued to continuously fuck up his job, failed to win the Civil War, and got his ass replaced.
Yeah, what an example of someone to bring up as like this envoy of the fucking first president, and a literal angel in Vaughn's view.
He's kind of known for his failures as a general rather than his successes.
But listen to me, all right? I want to bring up the claptrap fucking bullshit that's on the internet, because the internet, the information on the
All right, I need to prepare you guys because this Von Helton has a really big Freudian slip. It's what the main title of this fucking video is named after. And he goes really off the walls. He puts out something out there that no one has been saying about him, but it's actually like, I don't know. I'll let it speak for itself.
The internet is not always the truth. I mean, the internet says that I killed my mother, raped my wife, and raped my children. Did I do?
I'm sorry. Can you play that back? What the fuck?
Because the internet, the information on the internet is not always the truth. I mean, the internet says that I killed my mother, raped my wife, and raped my children. Did I do that shit? No, of course not.
Okay,
Yep.
so first of all, the internet did say the first two things. Okay, because both of those two things are factually correct.
Yeah, those are
Mm.
things that Vaughn himself has put out there and said.
Yes. Just friendly reminder for everyone out there. Spousal rape, marital rape, it's still rape. I digress. The third thing, though, no one has ever said that. No one that I am aware of did not make that claim.
Yeah, so for you to just say that, for that to even be something that sick heinous thing to even be something that crossed your mind is quite the I don't know what to say about it. I don't know what to say about it.
I imagine there was some like offhand comment that somebody made that just stuck with them, but that's not like a running theme in any legitimate community.
I've never heard anyone espouse that opinion.
Yeah, I don't think I've heard anybody in our community like say something like that, but I don't think it does seem like someone would say to him.
Yeah,
I think he just like it just stuck with him, and now he is conflating that with everyone.
Maybe that I suppose
Well,
that's
this-
the most generous reading of it, I suppose. But
yeah,
Yeah.
the single wide has been referred to as a rape trailer, and he did relate the story of how when Andrea first came home, she was in treatment for a while. She came home, they had her all drugged up. She was still under a pretty heavy effect of drugs and was literally drooling. And he said he tried repeatedly to get her pregnant, but they sterilized her. So even though he tried for a couple of weeks, well, she was literally still stoned out of her mind from the psych meds. He climbed right on and tried his best to get her knocked up again. So yeah, when you say you raped your wife, on that's exactly what you did.
Jesus Christ, I didn't know that.
Yep. That's
Wait,
why I
you
didn't
do that too? I didn't know that.
Yeah, and Bond himself is the one who told this fucking story.
What?
Because he was pissed because they sterilized Andrea. I couldn't get her pregnant no matter how hard I tried.
Jesus Christ, Tom, that's fucking dark. Fuck.
Yeah, and actually,
Christ on a cracker.
and actually they might have, because a lot of psych meds cause birth defects, and they probably gave her a Norplant before she was released just so she couldn't get pregnant while she was still on these meds.
Well, goddamn.
I mean, that's
Yeah, and Todd, like Todd is saying in the comments, strong suspicions about his oldest daughter. He's on, I can't remember where I saw it, but he's actually on a video calling his oldest daughter Andrea. So,
Oh yeah, I've seen that clip before, actually.
yeah.
What's up, wandering son? Nice to have you here. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, so I think we'll move on to something else because that was quite the information drop about Vaughn. But I do want to address one thing because Dave's been going around saying that our friendship is over, despite previously claiming that we weren't friends at all. And I wanted to address this in a show with you guys here. So
When it was over before it even began. That's heartbreaking.
Your poor friendship that never was.
I literally offered him friendship like a couple months ago and he said no. So like I don't know why he's bitching out now. He like wants to have his cake and eat it too with this. Like he wants to be able to be my friend without being my friend. He wants all the benefits without any of the negatives. You know what I mean? It's weird. But let me bring this up. We'll take a real fucking quick look at it.
Dave, gravy as a beverage, Nordal.
Oh my god.
I'm
y'all
terribly
read
sorry
his
that
book?
you
Read his book? No, I haven't done that yet. We should do that
No,
for
his
an
books. Books.
Yeah.
No, I've never seen any of them, honestly.
They're terrible.
Anna, I'm terribly sorry that you cannot be friends with benefits with Dave.
Yeah.
This is a huge loss. on
Never say that again.
your
That's
part.
nasty.
You're welcome.
We had such high hopes for you two.
Look, I offered to like come on his show more often just because like I wanted to like be a good influence on him, but he wasn't interested in friendship until now apparently. But now it's already over before it began. So
We report on.
Basically, last night was 7 people yelling at me and making fun of me.
yeah, because he had some dumbass fucking opinions on that panel.
Just like when he was in school.
Yeah, exactly.
The remarkable thing of I let anybody on my channel. Ban every goddamn one of them.
Wait, what's the record for me being on his panel?
Probably like 5 or 10 minutes. Like
No, like right now, the longest that Lizard has ever been on panel is actually about 25 minutes.
Oh, right. There was that one day where he was actually allowed on for a bit longer. I remember that. Every other time, it's been about 5 or 10 minutes. Then Dave gets pissed off and rage quits.
Yeah,
It's pretty consistent. I don't know why it's always Lizard who pisses off Dave, but
because I'm an asshole.
Yeah, Lizard
wow.
Lizard does that to everybody. We just have a higher tolerance than Dave does.
I do want to step.
I probably have the highest tolerance.
Really?
Yes.
Of all of us here, I probably have the least. I get drunk after like 2 fucking beers. You know?
Well, when
No, I mean dealing with Lizard, I have the highest tolerance.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean now.
when you get questioned by me about how the sun is going to eclipse the moon,
You can suck a dick, first of all.
Stop. Oh my god.
Okay.
The reason I won't ban you, Underhaven, is at least at certain points you can be argued in good faith.
I can be argued in good faith, so I'm like a political talking point. I know he's drunk, but come on.
I mean, I kind of see what he's trying to say. Like, you actually know how to talk to him, is what I think he's trying to say.
No, I'm just giving him a bit of shit because he worded it like a jackass. But
you're a Dave whisperer.
Yeah, I don't know why. Like, he's the one person who it seems like I'm able to actually talk to. A lot of the other fucking people that we talk about on a regular basis are unwilling to engage with me. I doubt Vaughn will ever talk to me, but I guess we'll see. I've been trying to make that happen for years, but I doubt it'll happen at this point.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, real quick, everybody egg on Dave to fight me.
Oh yeah.
I forgot to mention that earlier. I don't know if he actually wants to like fist fight or if he wants to just like talk to me over the internet, because I know if I challenge him to an actual fight, he's gonna be like, all right, $10,000. Because
yeah, exactly.
Thing.
He asked Iron Gullet for $10,000 to not drink for 30 days. So yeah, he'd have some incredibly weird stipulation or some shit.
By the way, Lizard, take that shot.
Oh shit! Hell yeah!
Shit. Well, I literally just grabbed it out of the fridge. So,
all right.
Well, freezer.
Oh boy!
Let's see.
Thank you, Billy Boy Blue.
Hell yeah!
It does say cinnamon whiskey, but I got these ones at the liquor.
Guzzle that thing down, man.
Ugh. All right.
See it.
Thank you to whoever who sent it.
Billy Boy Blue.
Yeah, Billy Boy Blue. Hell yeah!
Thank you, Billy Boy Blue.
Down the hatch, man.
One shot.
Down the hatch. Hell yeah.
Mm.
And if anyone else wants to help out, Mango's links are right here. We got 26 people watching right now. Thank you guys for watching, and drop a like if you like this shit. Much appreciated. How was it, Lizard?
That wasn't as spicy as the last ones.
All right. I'm glad you liked it.
The last ones were the gas station ones, and I think they put like a bit more of that fucking cinnamon syrup in it.
Well, I bought like the big 10-pack so I could have these throughout the, whenever I stream. But like this one just wasn't as bad. And I think I've mentioned this before. I think they're just really fucking inconsistent in these little ones. Like, I don't know what the deal is, but the other ones were just really they were way too spicy.
Your shot taking has Billy Boy Blue's approval, so Hell yeah.
Awesome. Yeah.
Also, I
Well,
do agree with Todd Malakote.
Yeah.
I really think past credit should count towards shots. Like, I agree with that, but Lizard also has to work tomorrow.
yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I'll consider that at another time, Todd. But let's
Let's get
me
through
actually,
tonight. Yeah.
Let's not have me one-eyeing it down the fucking highway, okay?
Oh, definitely.
Is when you have 7 people backing your shit up.
I did not have 7 people backing me up. I didn't agree with everyone on everything that they said, and there's gonna be an example of that right over here. But yeah, and by the way, one of those people on panel was Pooter Falcon. So I don't know why he keeps throwing in fucking Pooter Falcon with everybody else who was on panel. You had a fucking yes man of your own. So just because I think the only person who I had on there was like 1 or 2 people on at a time who were like part of my community, but and like I guess Sam hopped on at some point too, but he's more with like TGR's crowd than anything else. So yeah, we all have our disagreements too. So it's not like it's a fucking echo chamber. He was just mad because the majority of people there disagreed with him.
He tried to conflate me and Sam as being like together, and both me and Sam were just like, "What? No,
You're
like
both leftists. You're both leftists."
like, we were just like, "No, we disagree quite vehemently. We just couldn't have like an actual adult conversation."
That's what it's like to be an adult. Yeah.
Yeah, we were just like, "No, and I think Sam made the point. He's like, we disagree economically on like a lot of things, and like we can still hang out, like
exactly. No, but
whatever.
Dave thinks if you disagree on politics, then you're the enemy. That's why he's so perplexed by me. Even though I don't agree with him on probably the majority of politics, he keeps acting like I'm closer to him than I am, just because I'm not like a far left socialist or commie or some shit. You know what I mean? It's fucking absolutely ridiculous. I really can't stand it. And yes, this is the clip I dropped yesterday. I just wanted to talk about it a bit here on panel. That pregnant pause.
You don't have the balls to actually stand.
I was about to say, did it freeze for a second?
No, he has a lot of pregnant pauses throughout this entire panel. You're gonna see one doozy of one coming up real soon. We'll just talk over it since it's that fucking pregnant.
Show me last.
Looks more pregnant than Dave.
You don't have the balls to stand against a mob. Again, channel name. It took 7 of them, so I got a great big smile on my face. Not a damn one of them could take me.
What a fucking lush. Do you hear him talking? He can barely fucking put together a sentence fragment. Like, he's really having trouble.
1-on-1. Or even 2-on-1.
I'll take you on, Dave.
Yeah, debate Lizard 1-on-1. You called him out by name later on in this clip. Fucking talk to him. Put your fucking dukes up and talk to him on a 1-on-1. You did it with me and Iron Gullet in Phoenix for some goddamn reason. You can do it with Dave.
It isn't even really putting dukes up when it comes to talking to Lizard, because Lizard said before, dude, come on, we'll like debate some shit for like at most 90 minutes, then we'll watch some shit that like we can both make fun of.
Yeah, it's still in my community post. I called him out, and I even gave him an extra like hour because I had other shit to do. I was like, hey, here's an extra hour. You can still come on. I delayed my stream.
Well, he refuses to go on people's channels that aren't his own now. Like that, he made that a public statement. It might even be on one of my clips on the Clips channel. But like, yeah, he said he's not going on anyone else's channel ever again, which is just pussy shit in my opinion. Like,
I totally agree. And on like, I remember that stream particularly because I went back through my subscriptions. He didn't stream that day. So it leads me to believe that he was just watching.
Oh, after this whole betrayal thing that he claimed, he didn't stream for 2 days. He was really broken up about my betrayal of him. And when I went to his chat like today, because he finally started talking again, he didn't acknowledge my presence.
He just asked him like upskirts.
Yeah, shut up. Shut up. Never say that again. Oh my god. Wow, that took me by surprise. Jesus Christ.
It took 7.
Joker moment.
But like,
simple.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, let it play, but I have something to say after.
All right, yeah,
after a little bit. Just let it.
I'll let it continue for now. Yeah.
You knew I was right a few times last night. You didn't defend me.
How dare you?
You couldn't go. You couldn't deal with it. It's fine.
Doesn't sound fine to me. He sounds very sad, upset, heartbroken, even.
Alcohol is a depressant, so.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
But no,
Yeah,
he
don't-
sounds like hurt personally in a way I've never seen out of him on a live stream. Like I've never seen this side of him. Really.
Don't feel bad, Dave. He's never made a single video supporting Vaughn either.
Yeah. True. Yeah. I don't think I've ever come out in support of Von Helton. I've defended Dave a few times, like when people were fucking with him and calling his personal number. I was like, "Don't do that. That's terrible. Never do that shit." I try to remind people in the audience every once in a while not to do that shit. I think we have some very intelligent viewers, but it doesn't hurt to remind them, hey, we don't stand for this shit.
Takes a far braver person than you to sit there against 7, 8 other people.
All right, let's listen to how long this fucking pregnant pause goes on for.
I mean, I don't care.
Why?
Why?
I really don't.
Does it seem like he doesn't care? Honestly.
No care.
Oh,
All right.
I was
So
going to do that anyway.
pretty much like once a year, I just get into the mood to listen to the Drunken Peasants do the Brett Keane segments. The 36 hours that they talk this stupid motherfucker.
Yeah, perhaps more.
Where have you heard these same arguments?
Out of the Keenster, honestly.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't care.
Are you
I
telling
don't
me
need
that
you guys.
Are you telling me that Dave is my Brett Keane?
I don't think Dave is your Brett Keane. I think Dave is just going through like the Brett Keane cycle
You're right,
Just-
yeah.
far more rapidly. He's just not quitting YouTube.
What's up, Bort? Hope you're
Well,
doing
getting
well.
thrown off.
Board license plates. I love that reference.
Yeah, I'm not a communist. I don't even really consider myself to be a fucking socialist or anything. I suppose like the term social liberal is probably the closest that you can peg me for, but I don't like political labels to begin with. I'd rather have a discussion with people like policy for policy, honestly.
I thought you were a socialist, comrade.
Oh no, I'm not. I'm sorry, comrade.
I must report you to the Politburo now.
Oh shit.
No wonder you didn't respond when they said SIG.
Jesus.
You agreed with every goddamn bullshit thing that, let's say, security monitor Lizard was saying about me
That's me.
and the rest of them. You agreed with every single freaking fucking thing they said.
Okay, so actually I have an interesting answer to should we segregate the bathrooms?
This is an example of me disagreeing with a panelist. Let's take a look at it.
So it's actually cheaper and more cost effective if there is just an open area effectively with open stalls than it is to segregate bathrooms and then put stalls in them. So
It's
from
cheap.
a cost standpoint and a capitalist viewpoint, it would actually be better to not segregate bathrooms.
It's cheaper not to put it in a bathroom at all and have everybody go shit outside. Yeah, that's not
Wait, is
exactly the best fucking logic there, guy.
Yeah, I
Is that-
know.
Power Falcon talking?
That's not Power Falcon. That's this Robert individual here on panel, who I believe is a viewer of Jake's.
Okay.
It's a dumb opinion, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's
that's
really, really fucking dumb.
And
I
I'm about,
I shit with the door open regularly, but I live alone.
yeah, no, I
So-
actually advocate for the opposite. I want more privacy in bathrooms. I would very much like to get rid of the current system that we have in which there's like a shared space. I'd prefer there to be like, you know how like there are some bathrooms where it really doesn't even fucking matter like who's fucking pissing in it, because it's like just a one bath. It's like one toilet. It's got like one washing station, and then you can lock the fucking door. I'd rather see those, like
Bro,
more of
you
those.
ever
Oh, come
you
on.
ever
You
pissed in
don't
a
like,
trough?
I was about to say, you don't like the trough on the wall?
Yeah, no, I don't like
Yeah.
that shit.
Oh my God.
And whenever there's a fucking place that doesn't have one of those, where it's just like, a simple ass bathroom, sure, like, look, you're not going to be able to have, you can probably only have like maybe two or three of those in comparison to like, the space that you have another one, but it's worth it. It allows for more privacy, which is really fucking important when you're taking a shit, in my opinion.
I mean,
it also solves the whole bathroom debate pretty fucking handily.
dude, I'm not gonna lie. I spend most of the time of my day when I'm working on my legs, like on my knee or on my fucking feet, just leaf blowing. I'm not gonna let you guys clip that one.
Yeah, I don't like community pissing,
yeah.
John Coyote. I'm not a big fan of it, honestly.
You already said
Like-
on your knees, Lizard. Like we heard
Shut
it.
up.
Yeah, we already heard it.
Nobody heard it. Anyway,
Someone spliced that shit together.
I swear to God. But when I get home, if I have to take a piss and I'm tired, I'll just fucking sit. I'll sit down. I don't care. What's the difference?
What's
You're
the
sitting
difference?
down.
So why can't we just have more stalls?
I don't know. The difference is that
And
The
get rid of that
difference is-
gap in the stall. Like, what? Why does somebody have to be peering in? I think maybe it's,
there's a lot of things you could do to improve how bathrooms are done. That I think would
Thank you,
satisfy
Fit
a
and
lot more
Pervy.
people.
Thank you.
I spend the majority of my day on my knees. Lizard 2020. Well, you're always pulling out the quotes, Fit. Jesus Christ. That's a terrible argument.
I deserve that one, Fit.
Wait, did you catch that? 1 second. I'll play it one more time.
Wait, it would actually be better to not segregate bathrooms.
That's a terrible argument, in my opinion.
I agree. That was a really terrible argument.
It really was
horrible.
Yeah.
But let's continue and see what Dave has to say immediately after that.
Bring back outhouses. Yes.
No, thank you. No, thank you.
Yeah.
It's gonna be 20 degrees tomorrow. I would love to shit in a hole in the backyard.
Oh my God! Stop. I don't want to think about frozen turds. Okay.
20. You got it easy.
Yeah.
Seth, you're giving away. Seth is giving away my fucking tactics, man.
Yeah, your tactics.
I want more stalls so I can, expand the business. Just like I can expand you in my business. Hey.
Did you hear what he said? No blowback, no anything.
No blowback, no anything.
That's why I spliced that in here. That is precisely why I spliced that moment in here, because that's not just the one time either. I've disagreed with the panelists on that thing multiple times. I could have given like 5 other examples, but I wanted this clip to be under 10 minutes. So.
No, honestly, there was nobody was just gonna jump down their throat to like go after them because you said it perfectly. You're like, that's just a really bad argument.
Yeah, exactly. I put it as nicely as I could too. Like, that sucks.
Yeah. Like,
oh man. That fucking shrug.
Bad Underhaven, but
that shrug.
Trying to teach you how to have a spine.
Hopefully going.
I don't know about you guys. I know you guys are kind of a biased party, but I think I have much more of a backbone than Dave, especially when it comes to putting my opinions out there. I'm not afraid to fucking think for myself and say what's unpopular. I probably don't have the exact same political alignment as the majority of my friends, but that's perfectly fucking fine. I think they're great people, and I'm happy to be around them. Dave would never think that way. He surrounds himself with people like Power Falcon who think exactly the same as he does.
Yeah, and Power Falcon's a bitch.
Yeah, exactly. Doesn't have any opinion independent from Dave. It's fucking sad.
Dude, if we ever met up, I'd buy you a beer. I'd be like, hey, let's fucking talk and talk about
he's not like a
dumb
Von
shit.
Helton. He's not like a reprehensible, he says some reprehensible things, but I'm sure in his personal life he's not that bad of a fucking dude. So yeah, I'd give Dave a fucking beer. Why the fuck not? But But yeah, it's only because he's not as bad as fucking someone like goddamn Vaughn or Brett Keane. Like those people are truly irredeemable.
Full
Times Underhaven, I've noticed you stood up for me was when it was about 50-50. I had some of my supporters and somebody like Jake had some of his. Then you stood up for me. But when it was everybody against me, that's when you failed.
I failed to Dave. Can you believe this
Like,
shit?
Yeah.
This is what I'm talking about with the Brett Keane thing. Oh, it's 7-on-1. Like, no, you're just wrong. Even your supporters told you were wrong.
If Dave is becoming Brett Keane, who's Dave's JDubs?
Pooter Falcon.
Yeah.
That's pretty fucking clear, honestly. Yeah, it's Pooter
Yeah.
Falcon. Yeah.
Yeah,
And who will Pooter Falcon attach himself to when Dave gives up YouTube?
That's actually a really good question.
I'm not
Thanks
going
for the
to
love,
answer
Chip.
that one because it's going to go really dark.
Yeah, real fast.
Yeah.
That's fine. I don't care.
You keep saying you don't care, but you clearly do. That's why I keep zooming in on your face.
I don't care. I was going to break up with him anyway.
It really does feel like a breakup saga, doesn't it?
And he definitely wants them fucking picks, man.
Not easy to teach a man that has never been taught before in his life to have a backbone.
Had a better fatherly influence than you, that's for certain.
Yeah, Dave, I literally invited you on to talk to me in like probably one of the most cordial ways anybody has ever talked to you. Hey, we can spend 90 minutes talking some bullshit and then we can just hang out. And you refused because you're a bitch.
Yeah, he's not the Dave of fucking 2019. He's not willing to get down and dirty and go on someone else's channel for an open-minded conversation.
Wrong about last night. What exactly was I wrong about?
Quite a bit, as I remember.
Yeah,
A lot of things.
What?
You're wrong about something in pretty much every stream, unfortunately.
Hold on, I have a file here. Just whip it out. It's fairly thick.
Yep. It's every stupid thing Dave's ever said. All right, what about that one time he told black people to not eat so much fried chicken? The one time that he said that women shouldn't be allowed to drive. I could go on and on, honestly.
No, that time that he wanted to have a night where everyone could just hunt homeless people.
Oh my god, yeah, he really wanted the purge in real life. I remember that now. Oh, the one time he talked about impregnating a trans panelist.
Oh yeah, there's that.
What about the time he sung that song about George Floyd?
These are all within the past year, by the way.
Yeah.
Yep, this is just the past year of Dave.
Giving slander, giving somebody a mean statement. Because again, what people tell each other, that's up to the person that heard it to take offense.
I have no idea what he's going on about at this point. Like, I really don't even know what he's talking about now.
Oh shit! Do you see what's in his hand?
What? Oh, chorus.
He switched back to the chorus.
He switched back. He peer pressured him back into chorus. That's amazing. All right, now we gotta start making fun of him for drinking chorus again. Let's
Remember when we had a poll on Lizard's community tab as to what to rename Dave, and the King of Coors Mountain won?
Yeah, the King of Coors Mountain. Oh, man.
That won handily too. And then he switched to Budweiser.
Yeah. Oh man.
Not anyone else.
Not anyone else.
Wow. That says a million words, doesn't it?
Hold on, I'm a tad parched.
You need to have the Windows error sound like they do on the Colb's videos when he goes blank like that.
Yeah, that'd
have
be
the little
perfect.
fucking spinny thing right there.
Perfect. Yeah.
Be perfect.
Fine, but here's the thing, Underhaven. You weren't there at the time, so I guess I can never call you a brother in arms.
I knew that'd get a kick out of Lizard. I knew that'd get a kick out of Lizard.
I can't, bro. Just hold on. I'm gonna go throw on my fucking UGG boots, grab a Starbucks because this bitch can't even. I know.
I know,
Brother in
right?
arms. Come on, man.
That's really cringe. Just because I wouldn't help you with
What?
your internet crusade, like, come on.
What?
Although that is a
off.
really good Dire Straits album.
Oh, is that the one with the one?
Yeah.
Money for nothing. It's the only Dire Straits song that I know.
Because if people were ripping you to shreds on your thing, I wouldn't have to do anything. I wouldn't have to do a goddamn thing. I'd leap to your defense. Especially when I knew they've been spouting 98% bullshit. And you knew goddamn well they were. Their opinions were fucking bullshit. And they were spouting garbage. But I would have left right to your defense.
I don't believe that. If I was getting shit on for my opinions being rightfully wrong on something, I don't see Dave fucking coming to my defense. He might sit around and not say anything, but if anything, he'd join in on the hate train. I don't know. I just never saw this, like, if there was some sort of, like, you know, friendship here, then he should have fucking acknowledged it and offered it. Like, he can't just come out of the woodwork now and say that it was there when it never was.
But that's just me. That's just how I view friendship.
Oh, you hear that? He immediately tries to go back on that, too. Listen closely.
Coming from a guy that has no friends.
Yeah, no, I know, right? He has 0. All right, listen how he describes it right here. It's even worse than calling it friendship.
By the way, it's a little low to me. I don't know if it's...
Yeah, the audio was low, unfortunately. I probably could have kicked it up in the editing process, but I didn't think to do that. But yeah, he just had naturally low audio, unfortunately.
Really, Seth?
Damn, Mango's hotel internet kicked in, I think. A brother in the lower arm. Jesus Christ. All right. He's about to call what we had between us something even worse.
Or at least how I view a pact.
A pact. When did we establish a pact with each other, Dave? Can you doesn't that generally can convey two-way consent? I didn't know that we had a pact going on. I thought you were just someone that I was willing to entertain having a good conversation with. Just because I'm not a dick to you doesn't mean I'm your fucking ally. There's a difference between that.
You met on the fields of YouTube 50 years after the battle.
Yeah.
And made a pact.
Yeah, we made a pact. We had a pact, Underhaven.
I would have left. I wouldn't have given a shit. I would have left right in. Wouldn't have cared. But whatever. Go and analyze it. That's your prerogative.
You were my brother, Anna. I loved you. Yeah, what's with this fucking Revenge of the Sith fucking bullshit? Was this written by George Lucas, Dave? I mean, really? You're pulling out all the stops like I was your fucking Padawan or some shit. This is terrible.
Well, if you wouldn't have killed all the younglings.
Oh God, the younglings. Oh man, and not just the women. I mean, not just the men, but the women and the children too. How could I forget that corny ass line?
God,
Welcome back, Mango. By the way. Oh yeah, yes, you're technically supposed to be there. There we go.
Never need my help. Because that's
Wait,
all.
Did you ever ask for his help?
No, I've never asked for his help before. I mean, I've asked him to come on my channel and talk to me, but I wouldn't really consider that help.
would you ever need his help?
No, I wouldn't. I don't know why you want someone who like identifies completely different politically from him to defend his opinions for him. I don't know
Yeah.
why that is, but
I was just gonna say, hey, I have this case of skunked ass Budweiser. Can you take care of it? Like, I don't really want to throw it out because I paid for it. It's all yours.
yeah, that might be all good Dave's good for, but
The left can't actually fight me one-on-one.
Challenge
None of
accepted.
the motherfuckers
oh, he's about
on
to
this
talk about
channel
you.
that claim to hate me can fight me one-on-one. Security lizard, none of them.
Security lizard.
Fucking
yeah.
lizard.
Yep, security
Come at-
lizard.
Come at me, bro. Don't worry. I will absolutely talk to you one-on-one. Your channel or my channel. I know you're a bitch and you won't come to my channel, but your channel, because that's the only place you have control in your life, but it's okay.
What's up, Petty Patty? Yeah, also I love Anakin as well. He's great.
Can fight me one-on-one.
I do have to say though, I brought this up to Anna when we were watching this Sunday night or Monday night. I will give Dave that when Lizard is not on his panel, he is respectful enough to call Lizard.
Yeah.
It's truth.
He seems to make a concentrated effort to do that too, so I don't think it's
Right.
just a fluke.
I gave him a pass because I was like, you know what? That's how my name is. Like, and I'm already a public figure. I don't give a shit. Like, that's my name. I would prefer you call me Security Monitor Lizard, but
That's
you know
too
what?
fucking long.
Good night, John.
Night, John.
Take care, John. Good luck on everything you got going on with surgeries and stuff. I've been watching the Koi Dog Ranch, my absolute favorite name for a server ever. So,
Sweet.
yeah.
What's up, Unprotected Lex, by the way? Nice to see you around here. Hope you're having a good one.
Because if they do, I'll make them cry.
I doubt that.
Dude, make me cry. Literally.
Let's see it happen. Yeah, I'd love to see that happen. Sure.
Please do. You can make me mad. You can make me very angry.
I'd love to see him try.
You can't. It's really hard to get under my skin.
The only person to end up crying is Dave because he wouldn't be able to deal with someone who actually like holds him accountable as much as you do.
Yeah. That's why I get kicked.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, you get kicked the most.
No, they gotta go non-on-one.
Non-on-one.
Because not a single one of them has a backbone.
And that's all she wrote. So, hey, I mean, look, we're gonna have to arrange that one-on-one between Lizard and Dave. I'm gonna definitely fucking push that on him real hard.
Do it.
Yeah, we're gonna be doing that shit. We're gonna be doing that shit real fucking soon if possible. What else to watch here? There's some other shit we could watch for sure. We could have I'll do another preview for so especially since we talked about this a bit earlier. I'll do another preview for a clip that I'm going to be putting out. We can watch just one segment of it because I want people to check out the rest when we actually put it out proper. But let's take a look at a conversation I had with Dave about religion. I'm sure this will go well. And well, that's me speaking in hyperbole because I know for a fact it didn't go well at all. But let's take a look at this. I talked about this a bit earlier, I think. He denied that there was like instances of religion, infesting our fucking country and the laws written for it. And I give him some examples, and it's pretty interesting.
It's jackasses like this that try to talk over me. All right, everyone, shut up. Underhaven, name me one state that has passed a law based purely on the Bible.
A bunch of states have whack ass abortion laws because of their interpretation of the Bible.
But
a lot of reasons why
still legal, and you could still travel between
before
states.
we had marriage equality in this country, a lot of the reason why you couldn't be gay
And
and
the reason
Sodomy laws, adultery laws.
Yep, exactly.
He says, name one state. Ohio, South Carolina, Texas, Louisiana, Florida, Georgia.
There's countless.
Virginia, North Carolina.
North Carolina.
Tennessee.
North Dakota, South Dakota, Tennessee. That's 11 states.
Yeah,
that we
there's
just
nothing to
named.
fucking shake a stick at. Like, it's not the majority, but it's an uncomfortable amount. Like,
Yeah, it's like it was. What is it? If X happened, I would have, for every time Y happened, I would have 2 nickels.
which isn't a lot, but
The weird
It's
part
weird
is
that
that
it
I would
happened
have
to you,
2.
though.
yeah, exactly.
Conservative Supreme Court that said you couldn't base laws on the Bible.
Religion has infested its way all over our fucking
Not in
republic.
this country.
Yes.
Yes, in this country.
Yes, in this
Yes,
country. Yep.
absolutely.
It doesn't give it. People don't give a shit about, like, the same people who praise the Constitution and act like it's the most important thing ever are often the same fucking people trying to put our religious shit into our country. It's ridiculous.
Jesus don't want you smoking no weed.
A lot of the same people Dave probably votes for without even thinking about what their policies are, by the way.
Yeah,
God's on our fucking money, and you can't recognize that it's done that at this point.
ooh, that's a really good point.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's something that he sees
Yeah.
every single day. He can't fucking deny it. I
Like-
got angry with him. This is one of the few times I've gotten angry with him in recent memory. I don't know if you've noticed that, but this is a very passionate issue for me, so I wasn't going to stand for it.
And the only reason,
like,
the only reason that happened is because we wanted to separate ourselves from the godless communists during the Cold War.
Exactly. Yep.
Yep.
That's 100% true. It was just the fucking Red Scare bullshit.
Yeah. Well, it started on the coins back during the Civil War, then on the paper money during the Cold War.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't know that shit either. You learn something new every day.
Well,
Also, I want to remind everyone to check out these links if you can. Help out. It would mean a whole lot to us. Anyway, listen.
I was just going to say, when the first coins you ever got were during the Civil War,
You
they
know,
still paid their soldiers in
Yeah,
coins.
exactly. Yeah.
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 Underhaven. I'm assuming, gay.
What a fucking assessment, huh?
Well, Underhaven is gay. Facts.
Like, does he not know about the whole gender identity thing or something? I don't understand how he came to that conclusion. Does he just want to believe that's what I am so he can get a better chance of being with me?
Well, probably, honestly.
Well,
I mean,
they put it in with the LGBTQ and all the other letters, so
Yeah.
Dave might have a point there.
Fair enough. Yeah.
He can barely discern between, his doorknob and like his hand because he's so shit-faced. So maybe he doesn't have that kind of depth perception on.
Oh yeah, I guarantee you he's given his fucking doorknob job quite a few times by accident.
Oh, that was no accident.
I'm attracted. I'm like, I guess pansexual. I guess you could put it.
Fine, you're pansexual. Great, whatever.
Man, he's so defeated.
Can't comprehend it. Is
Like,
this
literally-
before or after he fell out of his chair?
This is after he fell out of his chair.
Yeah, I was about to say, because that thing is struggling.
Yeah, you can tell.
it
Well,
has
yeah,
a noticeable lean.
Yeah, to hold his fat ass. I mean, come on. It was always struggling.
Name me one right under the law that I have right now that you do not also enjoy as whatever in the fuck you are.
I live in a super progressive place, so I probably am not short on any
Even
of
if
those
we
rights.
both moved down to Biloxi, Mississippi, you would still have the same goddamn rights.
Ooh,
I don't
yeah.
know laws are down there specifically. So, yeah, that's
there's
not
this. There's the social context of it because, yeah, don't go to Biloxi, Mississippi. One, because Mississippi is like last in education and
Sucks a fat one.
basically, yeah. There
it's
you
the
go.
worst state in the union. Honestly.
It really is. It's behind every other state in almost everything. So, Dave, you're conflating like laws with the social aspects of everything, and those don't quite mix. It's
Exactly. Try being gay down there. Don't care what the laws are, and I'm going to tell you, it's not
Yeah.
going to turn out too well for you.
yeah, and that can apply to even like small microcosms throughout the United States. And
Yep.
that's just like, try being like black and gay.
Oh no, there's a lot of problems with homophobia for some reason in like, urban black communities. I have no idea why it's
Yeah.
so bad, but
Yeah,
I can't speak to it.
doesn't
But
matter,
I
the
guarantee. I do know why it's bad actually. Fucking religion. Huh? Like, ever think about that, Dave? Damn.
Yeah.
All these things that he fucking blames on other shit could actually,
it's-
be up to the whole fucking thing that's been oppressing people for years and years. I don't get why he's so fucking clung on to the idea that religion has infiltrated aspects of our country because he's a goddamn atheist.
Like the Civil Rights Act was enacted in 1969. That was what? Not even
50-something years ago.
Yeah, 50 years. And that really didn't include gay people. Do you know when you were allowed to be openly gay in the United States military? 2011.
Yeah, and there's people trying to repress that shit already.
Yeah.
It took under a decade for people to like have an agenda to try and get that shit reversed. So
1964,
it's ridiculous, man.
1969.
64? I'm not sure.
No, I don't know.
Someone do a fact check.
Well,
and by someone, I mean Mango. And that's nowadays. A fucking decade ago. You don't
Stop stealing my shtick.
Alright, let's take it back 1 second here.
Damn right.
I don't know what the fucking laws are down there specifically, so I can't speak to it.
It doesn't matter.
But I
The
guarantee
marriage
you.
thing is federal.
Well, yeah, that now it is, but talking a fucking decade ago, you don't think there's still some fucking loopholes?
I don't care about the past.
You'd still be heavily discriminated.
You don't care about 1 decade ago. It's not like I'm talking to you about something that happened 30 years ago or 50 years ago. I'm talking to you about something that happened 1 decade ago. It's a good example.
And with like the way the internet has evolved, like Jesus Christ, we have progressed a shitload because we can actually communicate instantaneously and share ideas.
Yep.
And there's a lot of federal guidelines that just really have not caught up. Like, on God, no cap.
Oh my God.
All right.
Quit that.
Yeah. Go on. Exactly.
Don't care about the past, but war is war, right?
No.
Like, I live in the
would-
South.
you
I
would-
know.
You would not be discriminated against.
Also, that's not that long ago, Dave. That was like 10
And the
years
reason
ago.
you're discriminated against is not because you're gay. It's because you're fucking fat, Iron Gullet.
Look who's speaking. Jesus Christ, brother. Like, really?
Why? I don't understand why he does this.
He does it all the time with Iron Gullet. Like,
Well, he does it with anybody. Anybody that he perceives as like fat, he doesn't get that he is also like super fat and out of shape. There was this small portion of time where he's like, I'm going to work out and whatever. And I made fun of him once and I was like, 0 squats, 0, 0, 0. Like, you're not doing squats. You're not doing push-ups. Like, you're not doing anything. And which is kind of a dick thing to do. But at the
one of my
same
favorite
time,
moments on this show was actually when like he was doing his push-ups, and at the end of each belaboring quote unquote push-up, he just kept being like, "All right, 0, 0." Like, it was so amazing, dude, because he wasn't doing shit, man. It was terrible.
he sucks at it.
Yeah.
And yes, fit and curvy, absolutely.
Oh yeah.
Bruh. I got that W Riz.
Classy.
Shut up!
Jesus Christ.
And the next time we
I don't
have
know.
these, we are going to have a goddamn topic, and we're going to stick to the goddamn topic. I'm
Nope,
done with
he's
these free for all.
Tummy hurts. Now he's got to go throw up all that beer.
Why
he
don't,
drank.
why don't we do why don't we do commercials like I suggested?
That's such a not
We're
bad idea.
going to have a goddamn simple topic.
Fucking got him.
Wait, can anybody else hear that?
Yeah, that was me.
Yeah.
I pulled the song. I pulled that song out that he uses to troll Phoenix all the time to troll him. I did that live on the panel.
And that's about where I'm at with this. So,
Easiest boy in the world. Go
You
to
have a
bed,
good night,
Dave.
Dave.
Got a big day of stocking chips tomorrow.
And that's where it ends. You guys will be able to see the rest of that clip maybe tomorrow or maybe the day after. I'm gonna try and do like I'm gonna do a very special clip soon to try and branch out the channel a little bit, where I'm gonna do a clip of Paul's Ego's debate with Vosh. So it's gonna be basically every time that Paul rages out. So it'll probably be like a 30-minute clip. But yeah, look forward to that soon. I wanted to like clip the good highlights of all their debate, but there's so much to it that I'm probably just gonna do the parts where Paul rages out on Vosh with the context included, of course. But yeah, you guys can look forward to that coming up soon. You know, we'll take a look at a couple shorts and then wrap this shit up because I don't want to do too long of a stream. I know Lizard's got some shit to do in the morning.
I'm good for a little bit, so if you
all
wanna
right,
keep it a
We'll
little
watch a
longer,
couple.
I'm not.
I'm
not
very,
gonna
very
do that.
tired because I am still sick.
Okay.
So
Do you want to
I might
wrap this shit up
actually-
now?
No, we can go a little bit longer, but I might dip out before Lizard does, actually.
All right. One more time, I just want to bring a highlight to this. You know, if you guys can help out Mango and all the shit that she's been going through, it would mean a whole goddamn lot. Also, drop a like if you like this shit. It helps out a whole fucking lot. And say hi if you're in the chat and I haven't said hi to you yet. I'd like to make sure I acknowledge all your presence. But yeah, we'll take a look at two right-wing watch clips that I wanted to take a look at, and then we'll move the fuck on. Actually, there's one thing I want to address before we get into that, because I figured out recently that Von Helton has a new Twitter account, and I followed him on there, and I want to see how long it takes me to get blocked. See this right here? This was his original fucking Twitter account. I actually got blocked by him on this Twitter account because I called him Von Hecton. And I'm not even joking. It was because that childish ass fucking comment. I called him Von Hecton once, and I got blocked by him. So we'll see how long it takes for me to get blocked this time. He hasn't posted on it since September, so maybe it's been abandoned. But it's got like fucking 7-hour videos on here of him just fucking streaming, playing video games with JDubs. Jesus Christ.
God damn, dude.
John and Vaughn live. They have a podcast together. I think I remember hearing about that. I might have to clip that sometime.
I tried playing Fallout a few times, like in the last couple weeks. I made it probably like somewhere between 30 minutes and an hour and a half. And I was just like, I'm too tired. I got to go to bed. 7 hours?
Yeah, I know. 7 hours.
Fucking hours.
7 fucking hours, dude. I know. Oh my god. Some of this shit's... Who would want to watch this shit for 7 hours? It's only got like 44 viewers too. Look, I know we don't get the most viewers in the world, but we're not going for like that fucking long either. How much was the one that actually got fucking a full 7 hours? How much?
Hey, if you want those viewers, you just got to pass out in your chair.
Apparently, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna do a passed out in my chair stream eventually and see if I can get more people than Dave. I'm sure that'll go amazingly.
I'll share that shit.
Yeah, just to get one over on Dave. Like, yeah, I'm just doing a passed out in her chair stream, and
all you need is one more view than his streams.
Yeah,
and be
exactly.
Like, I got more viewers.
I'll end it immediately. Yeah. Oh, Jesus Christ! Everyone basically just be watching for the sake of humiliating Dave, which I feel like is the best part. All right. Let's check out some of this right-wing watch shit. Right-wing watch is actually kind of an inspiration for Underhaven Gold, as you can kind of see by this disclaimer they have at the start. A pretty good fucking thing to have at the start, I'd say. So far, none of my clips have gotten like strike down, so it seems like it'll help out a little bit.
Every issue, the Democrats are wrong on every issue. That's why they frantically cling to abortion as their only issue that they think may work for them. In some cases, it has demonstrated that it does. But I think part of the problem is that we surrender and we default to the media narrative, the left narrative. This is a loser for us. The Democrats are extreme on abortion.
It is a fucking losing argument for you. The vast majority of Americans disagree with you, and the fact that GOP has such poor performance is indicative that it's clinging on to this issue is just going to destroy your fucking party. If the GOP wants to have any relevance in this country, you guys need to get out of the fucking past that you've been stuck in and come into the 21st goddamn century. You need to go forward on some issues if you want to be electable in certain areas.
Conservatism historically has never won because progress
is inevitable.
Exactly. It's inevitable. Yep. It's going to happen. And when you put single issues on a ballot, like issue 1 and issue 2 in Ohio, they just win because people
because they're popular policies.
Yeah. You're not voting for someone to think about the issue. You're voting on the actual issue, and it leaves it up to more of a democracy,
which is good. We should be encouraging democratization of not just this country but other places of the world as well. We should empower our voters as much as possible, but unfortunately there's a lot of powers that be that want to make that the opposite. What's up, Clockwork Rex? Hope you're doing well. And I see that Jarbo's been cutting back live streams. I want to talk about more media on this show. I think we'll invite Jarbo on here more often because, like, a part of it for Jarbo might just be that he doesn't want to put together a show all the fucking time, but I'm sure I can convince him to come get his ass on here sometimes. And also, like, I want to take advantage of the fact that, like, when it comes to media, Mango is probably one of the most informed fucking people I know, if not the most informed person I know. Look, let's be honest, Mango knows a lot, but especially when it comes to, like, media shit, so we probably will cover more media news occasionally on here. So you guys can look forward to that.
As you know, they don't want any restrictions up to the moment of birth and beyond. They want taxpayers to have to pay for it. We need to be unflinchingly, unapologetically pro-life. I think when you have moderation, you have tepid, vanilla, benign statements on the issue of life. You're trying to talk about 15-week bans that only affect less than 10% of abortions. I think
this guy's pissed off because some Republicans are trying to move over to a more reasonable conversation. Like, is that really what this guy's main fucking sticking point is?
Like, if that's the case, well then, like, okay, look here, listen. The vast majority of abortions are performed at less than 13 weeks, okay? Like, the vast majority of them are done actually before the 12-week mark, which is fantastic. That means that those people were able to find out they were pregnant in a reasonable time frame. Congratulations. Well done. But, like, trying to use 15 weeks as, like, a sticking point for your politics is fucking bullshit. Because there's so many reasons that someone doesn't find out until after the 15-week mark. There's so many reasons that someone needs to have an abortion after the 15-week mark. And I say again, quit with the term late-term abortion because I will fucking fight you. It is not a real thing. No one is having abortions at 41 weeks. Thank you.
Me and Lizard had to correct Dave on that recently. I'm sure you remember that, Lizard. That was fucking insane.
You're going to need stats on the stats, Billy Boy Blue? Don't worry. I got you. I'll send you my folder.
Hell yeah. Mango's always spitting out facts. Legitimately.
And if you ever hear the term post-birth abortion, that's called infanticide.
Yeah, that's what we had to correct Dave on.
Yeah.
He didn't know that fact, surprisingly enough.
Jeez.
Demotivates our base. It's not inspirational. It depresses or suppresses turnout in red states, and it leads to us losing elections.
You clinging onto these archaic positions as a party is what's losing you everything in these states.
Frankly, we need to be bold and aggressive and paint with bright red colors on this issue.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
The people like that are going to lose control of the party, though. You know, they can't fucking cling on to their ways forever. In a two-party system like this, in a country that's moving fucking forward, we're going to need to have two parties that are at least fucking moving forward a little bit. We can't have this fucking shit forever. Oh yeah, so this crazy right-wing woman who I don't even know anything about, honestly, wants control of Jerusalem. So let's talk.
Oh, how surprising. She's blonde and white. weird.
I know, right? A blonde moment if I've ever seen one.
If we're going to be sending American troops and American military equipment and American $14 billion, I want to know what's in it for us. Now, I've had my eye.
Oh my God. Jesus Christ. Just completely mask off moment. Most people wouldn't just come out and say that, right? Most people would at least pretend like this is because of some noble reason. It's the last bastion of democracy in the Middle East. This woman just comes out and she's like, what's in it for me, though? Really?
Is she talking? She's talking about Israel.
Yeah, she's talking about Israel here and the fact that America, you know, helped fund the country. But she's taking the exact wrong issues with it because she just wants it as an excuse to take over fucking more land for the United States, basically, it seems like.
On the Holy Land, Jerusalem. And I'm just saying, you know, why do Christians not have a right to that land?
We do. I think that if we're going to start picking claims, I do think that
What's with this fucking discount fucking Pedro Pascal thinking he can talk shit about this issue? Like, really?
Well, if you got a claim and you want to take over that land, grab yourself a rifle, get yourself a plane ticket, and have at her, Skippy.
Yeah, if you want to bring back the Kingdom of Jerusalem, then put on your fucking sword and fucking Deus fault your way to it. But I don't think it'll go too well for you, I gotta say.
These people piss me off to no fucking end because of so many fucking reasons. But it's the reclaimed Christian land. I'm not a fucking Christian. I'm a goddamn atheist, and I just re-enlisted for fucking 6 goddamn years. I literally could go over there and find myself in a goddamn trench fighting against people that I don't want to fucking fight against. One of my soldiers is Palestinian. He's Palestinian American, and he actually outranks me. He serves in the United States military, and we had this conversation when push comes to shove. Are we going to be able to support certain operations? And we were just like, I don't know if we can support that. And when these motherfuckers are pushing the envelope saying, hey, yeah, you have to do this. Hey, how about you go out there? You come out with us. I'll put the fucking rifle in your hands and tell you what to do. You fucking start firing on these fucking people. Would they do it? Guaranteed, no. No, they wouldn't fucking do it because they don't have the fucking gall to actually be able to fucking sit there and poke their head up out of a fucking trench because they're so goddamn scared of everything. And they think that, oh, well, God will protect me. God doesn't exist, and God's not going to do a fucking thing for you. All you want to do is sit on your stupid fucking podcast and try to be the next OAN or Newsmax or Fox News fucking host so that you can make a little bit of bank, far more bank than any soldier that's out there getting fucking shot at and blown up is going to be making in their entire lifetime. Shut the fuck up. Put your goddamn stupid holy book down. It doesn't mean shit. Get the fuck out of there. And can we just not kill civilians? If you want to fucking have a war, but don't start killing civilians. That's the whole fucking problem. It's not a holy land. It's just land. It was there before we were here as fucking human beings. And if you have a fucking problem with that, I'm sorry. You're misplaced. Put your fucking book down and pick up another one, because literally you've only read one genre of books, and it comes from the same one and the same dumbass scholars that are just trying to get money out of you, and that's it. Religion is a fucking scam. You're being scammed, and now you're going to war over a fucking scam. Jesus fucking Christ, you're putting the lives of young men and women in danger simply because you scam the fuck out of them, and you don't give a shit as long as you can go on a goddamn boat every few weeks and be like, oh, I need a distress. I need to just have a bowl of fruit on this boat and fucking whatever beautiful ass ocean. Meanwhile, these motherfuckers got PTSD that you're not willing to treat because, well, hey, the insurance company's got to make some fucking money. Rant over. Sorry.
No, that was good. I can't think of a better way to help wrap up the show than to leave it there. Honestly.
Sorry about that. That really
no. That was well put. There was a reason why I was just like, fuck it. That's the show right there. We'll go through we'll cycle through I'll bring attention to this one last time, and I'll let Mango be the one to give your whole spiel, anything you got coming up, and you could talk about the links here as well.
Hello, I'm armchair quarterback Mango Jones. Tomorrow morning, as long as I am actually able to wake up and do stuff, we'll be doing another stupid morning bullshit. I have stuff that I had pulled for today that I didn't get to because I was exhausted and I passed the fuck out. We'll go over that. As for the links, the vast majority of money going to me is going to be going towards Small Humans medications. Because his emergency diazepam, which, he kind of needs in case he has a seizure lasting more than 5 minutes and, wants to live, that's like $346. And his nightly seizure med is $455. It's fucking ridiculous. Insurance won't cover it. So if you want to help out, there's the links. It'd be much appreciated.
All right. Hell yeah. Mudbrooker, you got anything coming up that you want to talk about?
Well, I'm going to have a show next Tuesday. I didn't have one this week because I was working, and I'm going to be working quite a bit lately, so going to have to fit in shows where I can. But this coming Tuesday, going to be a nice one. Other than that, I got nothing.
Hell yeah. All right. Lizard, you have the floor. Anything you want to say to wrap this up?
Check out Brunch on Sundays, usually 10:30 or 11 Eastern Standard Time. I'll probably be back on Underhaven Saturday night.
Yes, we should be doing a show on Saturday as well. I might even have a few brewskis to have for donations on that night, so we'll take a look and see if we can do that.
So I may have some shots left over to do that. Well, I actually I have some shots left. I just don't know how many there are in the fucking in the freezer.
We'll figure that out between then and now. Yeah. Thanks to all the people who showed up. This is more of a pop-up show, so I appreciate it.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna do, since I had some caffeine and I don't have too much to do tomorrow, I'm gonna do like an hour or so. I'm gonna cut myself off way before, at least a little bit before 1, so that I can just go to bed and do some stuff. But I think I'm just gonna cover some Dapperton right after this, and I don't know, hang out. And, if you guys want to join, go to Security Monitor Lizard channel. Mango's probably about to put the thing in there. And no, Mango, you can go to bed. It's fine. I'm not gonna be doing anything special. I'm just gonna get out the caffeine frustration.
That's fair, man.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
So
also, Hyun's been sick, so everyone wish Hyun some good vibes.
Yeah. Isn't it pronounced Hyan?
No, I'm pretty sure that's like more of a pepper. All right. Well.
Okay.
All right. That's it, everybody. Good night, everyone. Thanks for showing up, and drop a like if you.
Good night,
Good night,
Take
everyone.
care, folks.
See you, folks.